UltraCycling magazine.
Hi, Lee Kreider here, and I want to thank you for your willingness to be a reporter for UltraCycling magazine. We're going to try to make this as short as possible to help you do a good job of reporting. It's going to come in two videos. First of all, talk about the technology involved, some shooting tips, and then the second video is going to be shooting ideas. Let's start out with camera settings. Because you'll be in situations where transmission is not easy and cell coverage is poor, we want to keep our data transfer as low as possible. So we're recommending a camera setting of 1080p and 30 frames a second on your cameras. This varies a little bit from iPhones to Androids. You can find that 1080p, 30 frames a second. On iPhones, you need to go to Settings, Camera, Format, and set to Most Compatible. Otherwise, we seem to have difficulty. 1080p, 30 frames a second. Hey, let's set locations on, so that's helpful to me. Your stabilization to the highest level you have. I want to make it pretty clear that we cannot accept vertical video shot like this. It must be horizontal. Now, if you find holding your camera a little awkward that way, I suggest trying a little holder like this, very small, folds out, and you can hold your camera like this, and it makes it a lot easier. This one also comes with a tripod. Next, we want to talk about holding your camera steady. Whether you hold it like this or you have a holder, learn how to hold steady. Two hands like this is always better. Having your feet wide apart helps. Leaning on something helps. In this case, I can set it on my desk here, stabilize it that way. Learn to hold your camera steady. Practice shooting, and you'll find that you get better when you look at the results and criticize yourself. Now let's talk about panning. Learn how to pan steady as well while holding steady. Do not pan fast, pan slow, like this scene in Dayton's riverfront. I can speed this up in post if I want to, but I cannot slow it down. Practice panning. When you're thinking about taking a still shot, why not make it a video with a little life? So 5 seconds of still here in downtown Dayton versus 5 seconds of video. I could take a still shot of Orville and Willville right here in downtown Dayton, but look what I get when I go to video. Or a still shot of my pet rock, which we love dearly. Or my pet rock with just a little bit of movement. You see the difference. Hold your camera steady, pan slow. Think of taking video rather than a still. It is May the 8th. I'm here at the Deeds Point in downtown Dayton, sitting along the Great Miami River. Now that you've shot all this wonderful video, how are you going to get it to the UltraCycling magazine? Well, I've been all over the place on this one, back and forth, and I'm pretty much concluded that the way we do it most of the time is the way it should be done, and that's using WhatsApp. For some of you, I have set up Google Drive folders, and that's fine. In fact, it's really, I get better quality on my end. I also get the better data. And the problem with that is it's so slow uploading. WhatsApp does compress the files a bit. They do strip the metadata out, but I can live with that. The new artificial intelligence in Adobe corrects a lot of those problems. Ah, there just went a bicyclist by. Great. He's headed over the bridge, it looks like. It's a beautiful sunshiny day here in the Miami Valley. It's May the 10th. It's 1:17 in the afternoon. And I'm parked here in front of Dayton's Carillon, and I was trying to get a little recording of it. Well, I'm recording on a GoPro, and for those of you with GoPro, you have a unique way of transmitting that I would highly recommend. You should have the GoPro Quick on your phone, and if you don't subscribe to the GoPro Cloud, you should. It is one of the best buys in cloud storage you can find, and it makes it rather easy. Well, that about wraps up the Your Camera section. Next, we get into some of the gems we've gotten to give you some ideas of what to shoot.